It's a good song. Alright, let's smash from Act 4. Probably get to like Act 8 tonight. Alright, so... Worst part is they've amalgamated the tree now, so... Yeah, we can probably do that. Let's go for the Culling Strike nodes. Fucking banger of a song. Oh, really? Oh, really? Omniscient chain hook, here we come. I'll suss that one out after, dude. What? Oh, life regen. Okay, I can't fight that bullshit. Where's my audio in here? Oh. Yeah, okay. Oh, it's a stupid life regen, dude. Yeah, man. It's like 3-link with no gear either. This is rock solid leveling skill. Level 28, bam, SST with some bleed. And we're smashing away. Are you gonna suggest to me for Bill's builds that we're gonna be doing fucking chain hook again, Bill? Feels like a damn Zoom build with this. Just... Ah, awesome. That's good to hear, Talon. I really make a good sell with Delve, I feel. Because it's such a good mechanic. Bill, I already know you're going to suggest. You're going to be like, oh man, you should play chain hook again. Look at this bullshit. I've got like no gear on this tune. And I'm just fucking sitting here chonking away. Same BSR, man. I'm fucking pumped. It's gonna be a good weekend. No, I got Easter breakfast with the fam on the Sunday, so I gotta be an adult for that period, but that's about it. Oh shit. That's a good ring. Well, we're gonna take that. It's so much easier than people make it sound. Like the reason why I started delving and everything is actually because nobody made delve content. I was like, fuck off, delve's amazing. Which skill? I haven't even tried the new ones. I reckon Valve Firestorm is going to be friggin' awesome. I love Coven. Coven's so good. Val chain hook. It sends hooks out in every direction and drags the enemies to you. That'd be so cool. Oh yeah, that's right. I need to keep that sword because I need that at level 35. How would Val Vortex work? No worries, dude. Appreciate it. I gotta say, like, with this helm, this build is so fucking smooth. Like, there is butter that is not as smooth as this build right now. I'm thinking lightning tendies might be a thing. Thanks for the sub, Mark. Appreciate it, dude. As you can tell, I'm getting pumped for League because drum and bass plus delve plus tanky character equals a fucking good weekend. And it's a long weekend. It's a 4-day weekend. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Like, we've been trying to find a chain hook build that works. I still want chain hook totems. I want chain hook to work with Earthbreaker, and that'll be a game changer for me because I will be making. I'll drop everything and watch chain hook. I'll be making chain hook totems. Man, that's it. It's fucking gonna be a legendary weekend. I'm so pumped. The new skill trees on the items just look better and better. Like, the modifiers are legit modifiers. Thanks for the sub, Len. Explodey. Thanks for the follow, Thalen. Same, man. Like, all the Diablo 4 stuff and everything, I am so pumped for Path of Exile right now. I wouldn't mind going like a fire SST. I was thinking about like Ignite SST. Thanks for the sub, Ark. Appreciate it, dude. Hype train. Val Lightning. Oh, Val Lightning. Turn. Yeah, I might rehash it, dude. Dude, RPGs are back, and you know what? It's great because I love ARPGs. It's the best genre. You can just sort of sit back, have some iced coffee, and chill out. I need some oral reservation efficiency. No worries, man. Appreciate it. Ooh, leveled up. Where we at? 771 already. Thanks for the sub, 1,000. Appreciate it, dude. Thanks for the sub, Detox. Appreciate it, dude. Nah, man, it's got Cull. So what we're moving to right now is Mark for Death. And we have culling, or was it Poacher's Mark? Not Poacher's Mark. What is the skill that I use for that? Oh, we have Assassin's Mark, and then I've got it attached to Mark on Hit. And so when you have that, you get Mark for Death, which has Culling Strike, and then we generate Frenzy Charges from that. So it's one way to get increased attack speed, damage, and then cull every single enemy you fight. So it's pretty good. Mapping wise, it's actually quite a good map build. Like, it does, if you scale up AoE, it'll just absolutely crush everything on the map. I think I want to take it there, and we'll get these shield nodes here because that's going to beef up the damage further. I gotta say, like, this is just like a super tanky build to level up. Like, I can just run around with a 3-link and just absolutely chad my way through the game right now. I think the last vid I'm going to do in the next 2 nights will be the leveling guide for this, and then I think I've put out enough videos for league start. Every night I've made it a goal. Come home, finish a video. Have they? I think Bill was just saying about that. I'll have a look. Hold up, let me just Google it. PoE 3.21 Crucible Passives League. Preemptive links. You got anything on it? I'm not. Yeah, man, I'm in testing mode. We're running a dry run. Bro, you could go either, they're both gonna work. Hey, Sounds, how's it going, dude? What was that, Bill? That's pretty cool. Okay. Yeah, man, just pace yourself. Don't get upset if you die a bit and stuff like that. And you should be fine in Delve. You'll figure it out. I am just realizing now there's passive leaks. Yeah, you should be able to. Give it a crack and see what happens. Because arguably you should be able to get Val Firestorm to work, and then it's got that huge scale up of damage. Yeah, RF gets expensive when you start min-maxing, but early on it works, and it works well. Yeah, so what I'm doing here is every time I get to the next act, I'm dumping out the tree in the POB. So you'll see me when I get to like probably act 8, I'll dump out the trees, and then yeah, it'll be gear act by act, gear by gear, level by level. Bill was just saying, chain hook's back on the table. Hey, OneSkin, how's it going, man? Interesting name too, dude. Yeah, it is. I don't know why I got that emoji. I don't know what my stream's doing. Alright, so we go there. Increase blockchains. Choo-choo. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, Shield Crush, it's really like 2 uniques that you need to get it to work, and to be honest with you, they're usually pretty cheap, unless I've driven the market up accidentally and then I fuck myself, but either way we're going to play it. That's alright, Will. I enjoy it. I try and make the game easy for everybody. Yeah, definitely. Ground Slam was really easy to level this up. Yeah, so that's what I'm building now. This will be the leveling POB that comes out in the next couple of nights. Yeah. Yeah, my RF was actually pretty fucking easy to play. I just slapped on 2 Surging Vitalities and then on your way. Yeah, and you know, with this one, it uses a steel kite shield on the unique shield, so you can chance it, and you can get a Crucible passive on it early if you've got enough chance orbs to do that. You shouldn't need mind over matter for mana. Usually just, with what I usually do with RF is I just stack everything with life tap, and then just have everything cost life, because you're going to stack a heap of regeneration anyway. So if everything costs life, then you're all G. Iron scale boots, these better. Nah, they're not. No movement speed. Bugger that. Yeah, man. Usually by Act 3, once you get your was it undeniable passive? Untiring. Once you get untiring, you can use it pretty easily, and you stack up the hardy nodes. Oh yeah, my VF totems. Don't do FP totems. Or I'll say don't do FP totems or Ice Spear totems straight up. Terrible build to league start with. A lot of people fucked up last league and did that. And if you have a look at PoE Ninja, they bailed like within the first like 3-4 days because you just die non-stop. And I just realized I went the wrong way here. Yeah. If you play early league start and you play a glass cannon, it's at your own risk because you're just going to get frustrated. A lot of people who play glass builds, they just ditch out of league in the early hours of the league. Yeah, I saw that. It's crazy. The changes too with the shields you'll be able to get early on. Oh yeah, ballistas, EA ballista totems is pretty good. Yeah, this will be able to smash. This probably, with a lot of investment, can do Ubers, but merely struggles with Ubers. This is more so for delve bosses like all and whatever, but it can smash every other boss in the game, less Ubers. And I'm gonna really min-max the shit out of it this league. And with some of the new mods that we're gonna have access to, it's gonna be absolutely ridiculous. Toxic Rain player. Yeah, Toxic Rain's pretty solid. But have you got any trees for that? Has anyone put any trees out? Dude, all is so much more profitable than any Uber. Like, if you find him consistently, that's a chance at 40 div every single. Holy shit! Well, that was a shit mod. That's a chance at, you know, a huge sum of cash every single time you do him. Oh yeah. Look, if Pelstron's got a build out for it, then you know, absolutely it should be decent. He was the guy that came up with the EA totems, so he would know if it works or not. The only thing Toxic Rain is not good at is Delve. Good at mapping, really good at mapping, and good at bossing. You just have to stay out of the boss sort of murder zones, but you should be okay. Hey Alois, how's it going, dude? How's unemployment life treating you? Oh shit. No, get away from me. Get away from me. These mods are fucking terrible. Look, get down to about 200 and farm 200. You get access to every boss in the game in Delve, and you'll still make tons of currency at 200. Honestly, you can still make tons of currency at 100. Dude, you got Path of Exile coming out anyway, man. Just play PoE while you're looking for a job. As long as you find another job, that's all that matters. But I know what you mean. It sucks when you're not working, because like, what do you do? Because you think like, oh, it's so good to have an infinite time, and then you're like, this is not as good as it should be. Ah, there you go. Don't want to get copyright. Free time, I know, right? I get like 3 hours from midnight. That's when I usually stream. 11 o'clock midnight. That's my free time. I've got Onslaught permanently from the helm, so I'm pretty fast. Oh, I can shield charge. I'll go get shield charge next, right? Let's all stay calm about this lack of skill charge. Dude, don't go freezing pulse ice totems. Really squishy and not great to play on league start. PoE Ninja, if you have a look, you'll see the people who league started with it. A lot of them cut out after 3-4 days because it wasn't a very good build. It's good if you've got the gearing for it, but there's so many other better builds. Yep. Anything tanky is going to be really good. Hey, Starter, how's it going, man? Nah. 250 jug, 250 del for a jug is a piece of piss on most builds that are confident on jug. Yeah, Ice Spear will be better. Well, Ice Spear totems when you've got all the gear is one of the best boss killers in the game, but it's not good at league start. It's good when you've got the gear already and then you just spec into it. I still want to try Searing Bond totems. I didn't get to try that last league. I think there were people that tried it when it was a thing, like 2 leagues ago, or 3 leagues ago. But the problem with it is if your ward breaks, you're just gonna die, and then delve you have to restart the node. So it's not necessarily going to be very good at bossing if the ward breaks, the ward loop breaks. Hey, Jamela. It is one of the best skills, yeah. Nah, ward loop won't work on high depth. Probably like maybe 10 div in. You should be able to get that pretty easily in the first like couple days. Thanks for the follow, man. Thanks for the follow, Poon. Pretty comfortable build. Thanks for the follow, Scanman. Man, Triggerbots looks awesome. And then God knows what some of the skill effects are going to be that will affect that. Alright, I'm going to go get shield charge, because you guys are going to give me shit if I don't. Expedition? Shit. There's a lot of builds you can play with Expedition. Minion builds. You want something tanky though if you're going to take down like bosses and shit like that in Expedition. I want life tap as well. There we go. Alright. And Molten Shell. Where is it? There you are. Yeah, man, just give it a go, see how you go. Best way to do it is just play it and learn. Hey, Riley. The slappage will start very shortly once I get multi-strike. Thanks for the sub, dude. Alright, shield charge acquired for you guys. Molten Shell is still going to be powerful next league as well. Nah, man, I do other things too. I actually really enjoy Heist as well, but Delve is just, I guess, what I'm now known for. But most of the time I am in Delve, especially Crystal King killing. Yeah, like if you're good at Delve, you can do Heist, because Heist is actually probably second to Delve, one of the most consistent revenue makers in the game. I'm not a big Blight player because I don't like AFK Blight farming or anything like that. But that's also a strat if you want to look at it. AFK Blight farming with carrion golems, legit strat, works. I have a few buddies that do that every league. Oh, that's awesome, Dave. It's a nice, relaxing playstyle, especially if you got a tanky AF character. Yeah, man. Nah, it's good to see so many people keen to play Delve. It is one of the, honestly, it is one of the best mechanics in the game. And if more people play it, they'll service it more. And, you know, it'll be even more fun. More complexity, more mechanics equals even better rewards, and it'll be a lot more fun. Yeah, it's really just investment of time. That's the beauty of it though. Like, you don't have to like buy like delirium orbs or anything like that. Yeah, man, give it a crack. Change your life once you play it. Yeah, Blight is, Ward Loop is perfect for Blight because you stand in the center and just go crazy. But same with like Zombie Mancer builds and stuff like that. And actually, minions should be pretty playable this league with the changes. RF can do it without breaking the bank. This build, it is not very expensive. Like, you'll make enough revenue off of early Delve to be able to fund a build like this pretty easily. And you'll find you'll be able to play this pretty easily. This is actually really good at standing up and base tanking Crystal King, so... Thanks for the sub, Matt. What type of loot filter? I used Neversink. I've been using Neversink since Neversink started existing. And every league, I know a lot of people use Filter Blade. I always like Neversink. And then you can have like the various levels of like strictness and whatnot. I don't think enough people could crash the fossil price. The fossil price just gets crazy. Like, yeah, you can blame me. If like everybody's playing Delve, then like, well, that vid has like 20,000 views, right? So there's a theoretical population of 20,000 players that would be farming for fossils. So, I don't know. It could also make the market more competitive. Who knows? Anything could happen. It's exciting. Infernal Cry you'd link to like your movement button, so it goes off when you like move, and then you would use that with Call to Arms, and then that would beef up your damage. Nah, man, one sockets are going to be like, if anything, they'll be 4C this league. Because remember, like, they've removed other crafting mechanics, so Delve is one of the best crafting mechanics in the game. So, unlike Calandra or anything, there's no other crafting mechanics that can get the attributes that Delve can. And there's like 200,000 to 300,000 players on day one. So, still, it'll be after like day 3, the market will start to incline, and then we'll see a huge influx of people wanting resonators, and that's when it's time to sell. So like for the first few days, you just bank up a huge pool of resonators. I don't think it's going to be that popular of a build, but you know, if you get them early on, you can sell them for a decent chunk. I'd be running replica Dream Feathers, finding out how to craft the new Crucible mods on it, and then seeing if you can get like a really good mod on it. Because especially with like anything to do with like Smite. RF is going to be one of the best variations of Jug that I would say exists out there, like hands down. Jug just excels at RF. That'll Bone Shatter. I'm gonna say Shield Crush third after that. Yeah, bow builds, especially bleed arrow gladiators, maybe bleed pop gladiators. Exactly. Yeah, exactly, and that'd be interesting. People, and the other thing, like, remember, like, Abyss and Breach have been buffed this league, so there's going to be a whole market of players playing that as well. So we'll see what happens. It's really interesting. We don't know how the market's going to go. Like, I actually think Breach and Abyss, especially Abyss, are going to be worth playing, and I might actually spec in Abyss as a secondary for mapping, because you'll be able to like play Abysses pretty seamlessly. Oh shit, I can use that sword. No idea, man. I know it's 5 AM Australian. I don't know what that is in UK. I need a 4-link. I do have a 4-link. I'm a fucking idiot, aren't I? I've been running around with you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna run 3-link now because out of spite. I don't care. So dumb. I can't believe I'm that good. Yeah, I saw that. I'll have a look at that after. Yeah, Abyss is gonna be really good. Nah, I don't think it'll affect the market at all, to be honest with you, because the amount of, like, everybody watching, the amount of us that are going to do that strat is going to be trumped by the amount of people farming Abysses and every other league content thing. So, oh, I can actually switch to Shield Crush now. Multi-strike. Alright, so oh, I gotta get to level 38. One more level. Yeah, I would say so, because they're going to be going for a Manamu's Gaze. Because United Dream didn't get nerfed. It still has poison damage, poison chance on hit. Yeah, it does work from Act 2. It's just better from Act 4. Because multi-strike. It's a very strong skill. Like, shield scaling is really good. Thanks for the follow, Dark. And like the character that you see here, all from drops. I've got no gear on here that's leveling gear. So it's legit. This character's legit to level up. Like Act 4 is pretty easy. Man, I really want to play Lightning Tendies again because I really like Lightning Tendies. You're going to want to go Phantasmal. Phantasmal's going to be OP as fuck. Because it's like 800% modifier on like the, was it the crit tendy? And the crit tendy hits every 3 seconds instead of 4 seconds now? Oh, dude. Fucking United Dreams. You're gonna see it this league. That's a crazy thing. You're gonna see it. It's gonna happen. Like, there's gonna be like some crazy mofo that gets like this mad lad roll on United Dream that does additional poison or something. Oh, well, that actually dropped. I didn't equip that. That dropped. That was dropped in Act 1. So, that's legit. But yeah, the Onslaught Helm honestly just makes this a breeze. Oh really? He did? I'm gonna suss that out, because I'm pretty keen to play Lightning Tendies again. I really like Lightning Tendies, it's a really cool skill. Yeah. Like, that doesn't sound bad. Ensnaring arrows are really powerful. Yep. That's really powerful. And if you stack more crit on it, or like attack speed, cast speed, like you're just crit non-stop. Imagine if there becomes like chain or something like that, one of the skills you can get scales with lightning tendies. That would be insane. Nope, it dropped on the ground. Killed an enemy, dropped on the ground. Yeah. Leebo might make a comeback this league, though. I'm going to be going to a place, it's quite dark. You could call it cave dwelling or caving. It's known as a little thing called Delve. It's on the continent of Delve. Yep. Oh shit. Everybody, we got a fucking masochist in the chat. This is just clapping away. Alright, now I can use multi-strike. Damn, any bleed stat on that sword just makes this a breeze. So, we need chance to bleed. We'll scale that up because we'll use bleed chance for the time being. And I'll go get an impale duel. I think I got access. Impale's level 38 as well. What do I have on that? So if we were to like have a basic craft and just put some ES on the shield, which I think I can do, then I'll get 1% crit per ES on the shield, which you should be able to do when you're playing the campaign. So you can get like early crit multi. So if you take a basic ass shield and you craft on flat ES, and we'll use, can I use a tier 1 craft there? Yeah, tier 1 craft, level 24. And that will crank your damage up. We'll get an Impale Jewel. Impale. Oh. Apparently it doesn't want to pick up. So we need that. Yeah, man, this will be making part of the video. Yeah, I don't see why you couldn't play this in hardcore. Like, you just have to be really ginger about it. Make sure you don't do anything dumb and die, but yeah, you could probably play this in hardcore, no sweat. Some weird freezing thing going on here. So I need 3 red, 1 green. Which is going to be a real bastard because this is an evasion item. Really? You're just not going to give me what I want? Spiteful son of a bitch. Yeah, we can work with that. It's annoying. So we get increased critical strike damage. Yeah. It just... I could, but I'm not going to go waste that on that. It's going to go increase crit. Even on a 1 socket, spectral... Fucking powerful. It's crazy powerful. Really? That's really cool. Puts a bit of chungus on there. Thanks for following, Mr. Twist. I'm thinking life tap is going to be better to run on this for the time being. Then again, I need a red. I got a mana problem here. Yeah, okay. We're gonna have to fix the mana problem. But I'm already at 1000 DPS with Spectral Shield Dry, so... Nearly 1100. It's pretty strong. No idea, man. Absolutely no idea. We'll find out. It's all just, yeah. I think SST is hands down going to be better for leveling, but Shield Crush will be fine once you get to maps. The problem with it is you just got to get the mana cost down. It's pretty expensive. Like 25 or 35 mana, so that's what I'm going to have to overcome. Which I have a way to do that, but I haven't got the nodes yet. hate deodorant. Calm down, Ellis. Getting a bit rowdy there, buddy. Do it, Peanut. Do it. I might go that low too, but it's going to be using Mana Bond, not this build. What am I doing using a non-MTX shield charge? I need Demon. I'm pretty sure I got a SST MTX as well. Yeah, I do. Got my Ninja Stars. Bam. Wow, man, doing well. I don't have a link to the build in Twitch, but there's a video on the YouTube channel with the whole tree that's been updated to 3.21. I need to set up the Twitch links. I know, right? And she's dead. Who posted the vid? Whose channel? Huge difference. Like fossils are like every other node basically. You'll just make non-stop Azurite and fossils. So it just becomes like a profiter's dream. For Vortex, you gotta follow the process. There's always a respecting. Good guy gaming, eh? Kill this guy and then I'll have a look.
Hello, Andrew. What is up, you? YouTube, it's G3 Iron, your balding, beardless friend here with some data mine info. No, this is not original. Me just saw this pop up on the subreddit. Somebody has gone through and data mined information about the passive skill trees that are going to be available in the upcoming 321 Crucible League. So, couple things. First off, apologies for the massively bright white moment. Go watch some more builders, and maybe we'll need to inform somebody about it. Did everybody who doesn't want spoilers go away? All right, so here's the deal. We have got this massive document that is being currently updated. It's a bunch of information. It's in a whole bunch of different languages because this is just data that is being pulled directly. And so I'm just going to try and read some of the English ones. I'm going to read what I think might be some of the more exciting-ish stuff. And I did bring this over into a Google document. And in the Google document, it is, according to the stats here, there's 495 pages worth of info. But again, it's not going to be down below as look like. You are going to be regenerating mana. So regenerate mana per second while an enemy is in your Righteous Fire or your Scorching Beam, which apparently in the coding process, Scorching Beam or Scorching Ray is known as Fire Beam. So that's kind of interesting. So Righteous Fire with mana. If you go MOM Righteous Fire, that's going to be useful for you. If you're not playing MOM Righteous Fire, if you're just playing full-on mana reservation Righteous Fire, probably not going to be that exciting for you. All right, next up on our search is going to be Spark. And so this is what we've got for Spark. Increase spark duration when cast by a totem, while you also have a
absolutely. Atlas would definitely
totem.
Work.
And then a second line, reduced spark duration when cast by a totem, while you also have
I reckon it's crazy.
Tendrils spell totem negate 1. So that's interesting. Like, is there both of these at the same time?
How does that
I'm
work?
not quite sure how that's actually going to work, how the language is going to
Thanks for the follow, Mano.
Smarter in terms of coding is going to figure that out for me. All of my work that I've done in gaming, by the way, has been in community related. Be interacting, damaging skills, being used. Hunger pulses when cast by a totem, while you also have a spark spell totem. So there's fewer pulses, whatever that means, when cast by a totem when you have a spark spell. So there's some level of like interaction. Things seem to be paired up, right? So Righteous Fire was paired up with Scorching Ray. Spark seems to be paired up with Lightning Tendrils. So let's not be shocked if that continues to be a trend throughout the rest of the notes and the searches that we take a look at. Snipe is a relatively newish support and sort of now available skill that was previously available on the
both,
Ethereum.
man.
I always say it wrong. Unique helmet. Let's take a look at what this is going to be. There's one that's
Snipe was really OP a few leagues ago.
Avoid being stunned while channeling Snipe. So not terribly helpful, but that's on there. Also, increased attack speed with Snipe. That could be awesome. And then also potentially to be that it is paired with Cobra Lash. So we've got chance for bleeding inflicted with Cobra Lash or Venom Gyre to deal 100% more damage. That's a lot. Chance for bleeding. So you've got to be playing Bleed Cobra Lash or Bleed Venom Gyre. But either way, there's a...
That's not true. You could proc Bleed, but not actually play Bleed. So you could have Poison and Bleed, but only proc Poison, but Bleed doing no damage, but it would still amplify the damage.
We don't know how strong that chance is, but there's a chance to just deal 100% more damage. Bro, can we please get some buffs? So there's potential there. Okay, what else? Cobra Lash and Venom Gyre have percentage of physical damage converted to chaos damage. Oh, that's very helpful. That could be very helpful if you want to go like full-on fizz to chaos conversion. That could be interesting. So some more conversion shenanigans with Venom Gyre and Cobra Lash. Okay, let's look at some others. Here's another one that may be pretty important for my build if I do decide to level up as a witch. Frost Bombs gain percentage increased area of effect when you cast Frost Blink. So that could be interesting. Your Frost Bomb could get bigger.
Shield Crush, and
so
here
like
we go.
If you're doing the whole drop a Frost Bomb, Frost Blink away, drop a Frost Bomb, Frost Blink away, if you're doing that, your Frost Bomb is going to gain increased area effect. One thing to remember about these is we don't know where on the...
So here we go. Shield Crush and Spectral Shield Throw offhand minimum maximum damage 15 added lightning damage per 15 energy shield on shield. Shield Crush and Spectral Shield Throw skill physical damage percentage to convert to lightning. So you could do a lightning conversion. You could do a Doriani's lightning conversion Shield Crush build potentially. Shield Crush and Spectral Shield Throw cannot add physical damage per armor and evasion rating. Don't know what that means. Have you got any other skills we want to look up here? Yeah, I can see that too. What other skills have we got to try? Let's try Blazing Salvo. Oh! Blazing salvo projectiles fork when they pass through a flame wall. That's fucking awesome. So that's the only change there. Crackling Lance added cold damage percentage of mana cost if payable. Bone Shatter. Alright. Trigger level 20 bone corpses when you stun an enemy with heavy strike or bone shatter. Vortex? Hey Roadkill. We found a data mine. Vortex critical strike chance when cast on Frostbolt. Don't know what that means. We got that's indecipherable. I'm just going through, man. Just type the skill. Archmage. Thanks for the subs, Poos. I don't know yet, man. Like, stun seems to be... Oh, yeah. Ethereal Knives. Blade left on the ground. That doesn't seem to do anything. It's got to be a specific skill. Ignite. Increase damage with hits against ignited enemies. Yeah, it is pretty underwhelming. Toxic Rain deals percentage more damage with bleeding. So they're trying to get poison versus bleeding. Yeah, Chain Hook. Chain Hook and Shield Charge attack speed percentage per 10 Rampage stacks. So if you like smash Rampage up, you could have like a Rampaging Chain Hook build. Let's go Shock Nova. Oh, Shock Nova and Storm Call, all damage can ignite. That's actually pretty cool. That'd be really good on an Elementalist. Heralds. Herald of... Doesn't seem to be anything... Oh, this might be a thing. Pride. Determinate... No. Ice Crash. Let's crash. Ice Crash and glacial enemies are covered in frost. That's actually a fair bit of damage. Reckoning. Nothing for Reckoning. Rain of Arrows. Rain of Arrows, Toxic Rain active skill increases bleeding damage. Yeah, we looked at Righteous Fire. Arc. Arc's going to be hard because it fits into common norms in English or any language. Fire Trap. Nothing on Fire Trap. Trap. What else I got? Bear Trap. Fire and Explosive Trap. Number of additional traps to throw if mine. I don't know what that means. Oh, if used by a mine. What? How the fuck does that work? Oh, here we go. Flamethrower, Seismic, and Lightning Spire traps have percentage increased cooldown rate. Explosive. Oh, burning and explosive arrow shatter on killing blow. Okay, so arc. Increase cost of arc and crackling lance. So they seem to be one and the same. Oh yeah. Raise zombies and specters gain adrenaline. Raise zombies and specters gain adrenaline. That means you could have adrenaline zombies. That means we could have 28 days later zombies. That's actually pretty cool. That's fucking insane. Nah, nothing really buffs those skills. Crackhead zombies, yeah, crackhead zombies, exactly. We could have crackhead zombies. That's fucking awesome. What other skills we want to have a look at? Oh, phantasms. Hold up. Summon phantasms have diamond shrine and massive shrine buffs. Soul rest? We could do soul rest. That to me sounds like soul rest. Yeah. So we could have jumbo size. Oh, I gotta get a fucking notepad for this. So soul rest. Soul rest stonks. Yeah, that's it. Detonate dead. Trigger level 20 body swap when you explode a corpse with detonate dead. I don't know if that's good or bad. What do we got? Golems. Chaos Golem impale on hit if same number of stone golems. I don't know what that means. Oh, summon Chaos Golems impale on hit if you have the same number of them as stone golems. So if you do 2-2, then your summon Chaos Golems impale. What other shit have we got with golems? Thanks for the follow, Doi. Stone Golem impale on hit if same number of summon carrion golems. I don't know what that means. Cyclone's actually a good one. Oh, Cyclone and sweep enemy knockback direction is reversed. So that's really cool. Blast Rain. Blast Rain and artillery ballistas all damage can. So we could do poison blast rain. What else we got? Totems. Decoy, rejuvenation, devouring totems do percentage life inflicted as AoE fire when hit. So you could do a decoy totem build that actually kills. Oh, Flicker's a good one. Reap. Accentuate and Reap skills physical damage percentage converted to fire. So you could do Fire Reap really easily with this. Flicker Strike. We're just going to sit here for like 2 hours doing this, aren't we? Fuck. Vigilant and Flicker Strike. Active school. Was it? Oh, yeah. Flicker Strike and Vigilant Strike's cooldown can be bypassed by power charges instead of frenzy and endurance charges. So you could play Flicker Strike Assassin. Yeah, you could do Flicker Strike Assassin. Actually, you could do cast on crit Flicker Strike Assassin. That would actually be technically that would be viable. What else? What other skills we got? Oh, War Chief. That's a good one. Oh, yeah, that's a better one. Raging. Maximum number of summon raging spirits is 3. Oh, here we go. Summon raging spirits have diamond shrine and massive shrine buffs. The fuck does that mean? I reckon soul rest could be viable. Is that what Blade Vortex does? Holy Relic. Holy Relic is pretty benign. There was nothing for ethereal knives. It just it left was it lingering, leaves a lingering blade in ground. Some bullshit like that. Is that so? Diamond Shrine is 100% crit and massive as size and AoE. Ice Storm. Oh, Summon Reaper. That's a good one. I like Summon Reaper. Oh, Storm and Armageddon brands can be attached to your Summon Reaper. That's really not that useful. Ice Storm. Ah, too niche. Not gonna work. Might be something there. What other minions do we have? Skeletons. They just convert to elemental. Yeah, that's true. Molten Strike. Was that? Volcanic Fissure and Val. That's for Val skills. Seems to only affect Val skills. Yeah, yeah, Syndicate operatives with adrenaline, potentially. Both are gonna be really solid skills. We were leveling up. Nothing for Ground Slam. Oh no. Ground Slam and Sunder poisons inflicted on by Sunder or Ground Slam on non-poisons enemy deal percentage increased damage. So we could do poison Ground Slam, dominating blow. Increases and reductions to minion damage also affect dominating blow and absolution at 150% value. That's really powerful. So absolution or dominating blow are goers. So that means you could, if you scale minion damage and you had like your those the Chubby Chobber or whatever the fuck it's called, you could have a melee hit Dom blow, or Val Dom blow is super powerful. Yeah, that means a new Val Dom blow is actually fucking insane. Thanks for the follow, Move. What else we got? Hey, Move. We're just going through the animated increased effect of link buffs on animated Guardian. So that's the animated Guardian. Link skills can target animated Guardian. I don't think so. They mustn't have been able to target animate Guardian before, so now they can. Oh, animated. Oh no, that's nothing. Dual Strike. Okay. Whoa, what? Gain Soul Eater for 20 seconds on killing blow against rare or unique enemies with double strike or dual strike. No idea, man. So basically, we could get Soul Eater with double strike builds. So potentially, we could go and find a way to make stat stick and double strike work. Frostblades. Lightning Strike and Frostblade. All damage from Lightning Strike and Frostblades can ignite. That's pretty cool. Are we doing this unseen shot? No, there's no unseen. We're not going back there. We had a look at golems just before. Tornado shot. Cast tornado on attack with split arrow or tornado. Trigger level 20 tornado. Holy shit! Trigger level 20 tornado when you attack with split arrow or tornado shot. So that's like that avian gear that does tornadoes. So you'd be able to shoot tornadoes out with your bow and then inflict tornadoes from your tornado shot. Yeah, these are the Crucible passives. Nah, I don't do a lot of mucking around with that. Animate weapon. Let's have a look. Doesn't seem to be anything for animate weapon. Stormcall, alright. Shock Nova and Stormcall, all damage can ignite. That'd be really good for an Elementalist. Bone Shatter or RF are two really good Delve builds. I was just thinking about one. Oh, what was it? Oh, we could go, what was it? Ice Nova. Trigger level 20 Ice Nova from final burst location, a Glacial Cascade. That seems pretty cool. Absolution was like a 150% chance to buff damage. That's so stupid. So they just gave it all away. What other skills have we got that we can pick on? GC Mines could be absolutely fucking busted. Yeah. That's how I read that too. GC Mines could be completely nutso. Because that would mean GC Mines could do ice novas. That's fucking insane. That's absolutely insane. Hydrosphere. Trigger level 20 Hydrosphere when you channel Winter Orb. That's a really interesting mechanic. So you could channel Winter Orb, play a Winter Orb tune, and channel a default Hydrosphere to basically get enemies to stay off you. We did Frostblades, I think. Frostblades. That was just, it just does ignite. All damage can ignite. And yeah, it's just increased damage against ignited enemies. Arcanist. Enemies branded by Wintertide or Arcanist brand explode on death, dealing a... Holy shit! What the fuck? Enemies branded by Wintertide brand or Arcanist brand explode on death, dealing a quarter of their maximum life as chaos damage. Yeah, that's insane. That is a really insane bloody build. Firestorm. Let's find out. Firestorm and Bladefall chance for Firestorm and Bladefall to affect the same area again when they finish. So like double shot Firestorm, and then if you stack that. Yeah, it's pretty powerful. Ballista. What's that? Reduce shrapnel attack speed per shrapnel ballista. I don't know what that means. Oh man, there's a lot of metas in here. Honestly, like Soul Rest is what sticks out like dog's bollocks to me. Spectral shield throw and shield charge, and actually shield charge. Oh, that was the same thing. Rampage stacking. Oh! Discharge and Voltaxic Burst are cast at the... Oh, yes! Oh, we don't need... What the fuck? Discharge can be cast at the targeted location instead of on you, which means you could cast Discharge into the distance. That's pretty fucking awesome. Free astral projector, yeah. Tecton. We're all getting way too excited about this. Tectonic Slam. Holy shit. Tectonic Slam and Infernal Blow deal percentage increased damage per 450 armor. Armor stacking Tectonic Slam. That's super fucking powerful. And Infernal Blow. So you can now armor stack tech slam. So you can go shield and mace tech slam. We're looking at the new mods to the weapon skill trees. What else we got? What else do we have in here? Perforate. Trigger level 20 stance swap when you attack with perforate or lacerate. And if you've got the node that has adrenaline, what the fuck is level 20 stance swap? Conk path? Chance to create consecrated ground on melee kill lasting 4 seconds. That's just by default. Created. Consecrated path and purifying flame create profane ground instead of consecrated ground. Uh, Increased attack damage while in blood stance. Oh, they already take adrenaline out. Yeah, because that would have been profane ground is like caustic ground. It's like chaos ground instead of it's the opposite of consecrated ground. I think we did volcanic fissure before because it synergizes similar with ground slam. What's some other slam skills that we weren't using previously? Yeah, it's pretty powerful to be honest with you. Yes, adrenaline would have been completely busted. Blade fall. It just doubles up. Yeah, that would have been broken. That's why they took it out of the game because it just would have been completely cracked. Like that just would have forbidden right. That's what it was. Forbidden Right and Dark Pact gains additional chaos damage equal to percentage of mana cost. If mana cost is not higher than the maximum you could spend. That's tedious to get around. Rage Vortex. Enemies in your Rage Vortex or Blade Storm are hindered and unnerved. That's pretty lame. It wouldn't be very good. Freezing Pulse. All damage from hits of Freezing Pulse and Winter Eye can poison. Poison Freezing Pulse. Oh, is that what it does? Divine Ire. Trigger level 20 Gravity Sphere when you cast Stormburst or Divine Ire. Which means that Stormburst miners are going to be insanely powerful again this league. Thanks for the follow, dude. What else? Hit me with some more. Hit me with some more. I need some more ideas of what we can search here. Stormburst. Oh, that's Stormburst and Divine. We've already done Chain Hook. Earthquake. Killing blows with Earthquake or Earth shatter enemies as though frozen. That's not very interesting. I don't think that's that enthralling. Lacerate we did. What's another skill? Sunder EQ. That was just like it doubles if it's Sunder or EQ. I'm just going into the skill thing now. General's Cry. That's a good one. So that's just cooldown recovery rate. Venom Gaia. That just increases bleeding damage, so it's trying to get you to convert poison skills to bleed. Cremate. Yeah. Cremation. Volatile dead and cremation penetrate percentage fire resistance per 100 dex. So if you had a dex stacking bloody skill, you could do like crazy amounts of fire pen with cremation. Potentially there's a really good trickster build that could come out of that. Lightning arrows, another one actually. Arrow. All damage from lightning arrow and ice shot can ignite. Thanks for the sub, Jack. Lightning strike. So that just does ignite. Viper strike, eh? Increased attack percentage, increased attack damage per frenzy charge for Viper strike. Brains. That's a good one. Yeah. Can't spell Armageddon for shit. Storm and... Oh yeah, it's just they can be attached to your Summon Reaper. Yeah. Alright. let's get back to the killing of bosses. There's so many skills there to fuck around with. We're gonna be there for days. Alright, so moral of the story, there's a lot of shit. Yeah, there's a few, but I reckon Soul Rest is going to be awesome. Yeah, I can. Hold up, let me find it. There you go. Oh shit. It's pretty. There's some really cool and interesting shit going on with that. But Soul Rest stands out to me. I reckon that's awesome. Oh yeah, man, this is definitely going to be played from League Start for me. Yeah, that's really cool. Mirror Shards, and there's also the Divine Note in there too. Possibly? There's definitely opportunities here for double dip. I didn't check Storm Rain. We'd have to go through every skill in the game. There's a lot of shit in there. There's like 490 pages of shit in there. Oh, this is going to be Shield Crush. Shit. Wasn't paying attention. That's pretty cool. Seems like there's some really interesting interactions with like mine builds and whatnot. Glacial Cascade seems like it could be really cool. There was a build I was playing with a couple leagues ago with that. Yeah, that's going to be really good. So my Blazing Salvo build just got a hell of a lot more OP. And not to mention, remember, like, that's the last node in the skill tree. There's a shitload of other points that affect your build before then too. Like 4 or 5 other points. So that's just one part of the power. That's 1/5 of the damn power. Like, that's the amount of shit we'll be able to do with that is absolutely bonkers. I'm gonna run it life tap initially. I'll get around it. We'll probably end up reserving life for mana. Not me. Actually, no, I won't end up doing that. Probably run arrogance and mana, which I'm pretty sure I can do now. Actually. Definitely a cultist if you're going to do delve. I don't know much about the elementalist, but I just don't think it's going to outperform the occultist in tank ability. I think it might do a lot of damage, but I think it's going to be shit outside of that. I saw it getting really pushed by the other streamers. I don't think it's very good. So, like, I tend to play what I know, and what I know is that occultist fucking works well, especially with CI. Wouldn't recommend doing that on John. Not with Wintertide and Cold Drop. I need to clean this up. This is a shit show. Oh yeah, that just needs a little bit of tweaking. That's easy enough to get around. I think I adjusted some stuff after the fact. But yeah, you just have to change a couple things. So what I'm gonna do to deal with mana. So we get access to Arrogance at level 31, so we get that in Act 3. And then we would go Clarity. And for the time being, we could run Clarity setup. Because this has a pretty good pool of health, it should be pretty sustainable then with mana. And then we just got to work on reducing mana with mana nodes. Which, what I'll end up doing is taking these mana nodes here, and that'll start to fix my mana problem. It's an easy solution. But I need a proper linked item first. So, honestly, just I can't chuck it in there like that. If I had 3 red on that, that'd be a hell of a lot easier to work with. Nah, man. Level up your Atlas before you start delving, and then delve once your Atlas is progressed. That tends to be the best way to do it. So that's that. I actually prefer the damage already with... So this is starting to correct the mana problem. So now I just have to drive my mana pool up. Yeah, so get to early red tier maps and then start to push delve, because you can't sustain delve until you get into maps anyway. Yeah, man, my playlist is always fucking dope. I got mad beats. Man, Shield Crush is so fucking strong. Look at this shit. So one more level up in clarity and I'll be able to sustain the mana pretty easily. What the fuck? Oh shit. Well, that's not good. That was dumb. Alright, I'm gonna have to drop an aura. Oh shit, no wonder my fucking life aura is taking up all my mana. Fuck vitality. Right, and now we can sustain Shield Crush. And actually, Shield Crush feels better than SST. Nah, not really. Whatever, pup. Whatever. Are you playing? What are you playing, pup? Have you already run your build, man? Yeah, I gotta say, I actually prefer running Shield Crush right now. It's so much more powerful. Oh, I love this skill. Usually it's like 6 or 7 polished, so a few maps and you're good. And then what you do is you farm your other Atlas items in the maps when you're running your maps. Yep. Like, I got a pretty shanky shield here. I don't have a good shield. It's only 300 armor. It's not good. Once you stack more armor, the more powerful this gets, and then you want to craft ES on it each time because that increases your crit. So, what's my crit chance? As it stands, 15% crit chance already. It's not too bad. Oh my god. Fucking TR, man. You must be on the other side of the world, my friend. It's like 1 AM in the morning for me. I'll be on for like another hour though. So now we start scaling up, and Power's really strong. This makes this build go hard. So pretty much Arrogance at level 31 and then reserving mana for life. You get plenty of life on this build anyway, so it's pretty strong. And the easiest way to get around the mana issue. At least early on. I haven't tested with precise technique, but this build actually stacks crit and crit multi. So if I do that, I'd lose that ability. Actually, I don't know. Oh damn! He's fucking dying. I don't even have bleed on. Oh, I do have bleed on. Stacking bleed with my sword. Yeah, this is really smooth. Thanks for the follow, dude. So now I can put punishment on stuff. So I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm just gonna ditch SST because Shield Crush is way better. And if I want more regen, I can just summon a Stone Golem and level that up. Thanks for the raid, dude. Alright, so Merchant, shield. 162. Not enough, not enough. We could. What's the base? Level 40 base. We're gonna get more on that. So we could just slap this with like this. So you have a couple of things. 260. Nah, still not strong enough. Fuck that. Thanks for the follow, Wally. Yeah, dude, it's in the video. It's relevant. It's actually more powerful than what it was in previous leagues. I was actually really surprised when I loaded up my old Vortex tree and I was like, holy shit, this has got 400,000 more deeps than what it had when I originally was playing it. I was like, hell yeah! So like for all our spells, Chaos Inoculation, Vortex is the way to go. So this starts to really scale up as you get more attack speed, more shield armor. So right now I've got Shield Crush, Multi-Strike, Impale, and increased critical strike support. But realistically, I'd actually want like Fortify instead of increased crit. But like, this is like with just gear that's dropped as I played. Like, it's just super strong. Ooh. Perfect. We need that. Because once I get Fortify into this, it just gets crazy strong. We don't need so much crit yet either, because we can scale crit up the tree. Yeah, man. That'd be pretty good on this until you get your primary shield that you need to run a unique shield. But like, this build just feels good. And the way that it works is the shields overlap, so you want to hit in the center. You need to build more energy shield regeneration. And the way that you manage it in Delve is you still need to have flares and stuff like that available. Yeah, Onslaught Helm is super good. This just dropped as I was leveling up because it's a leveling item. So I'm going to say Onslaught Helm is probably the best helm in slot for this build early on. That with Momentum, because remember, Momentum and Onslaught are two separate stats. So you'll be able to double stack early speed buffs if you get that helm, and then you run Momentum and something, and you'll be crazy fast. Theoretically. That's what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna get a Fortify gem when I get to the next node, because I can't, just for testing science reasons. I got punishment on this too, actually. Yep, that's the theory. And on that basis, you should be able to get the unique shield within, like, I think the probability was 1 in 400 at like an overall probability. So if you drop 400 chances down, you could get the shield and you could craft on your best in slot, like mods or whatever from the league mechanic with a steel kite shield. Thanks for the follow, dude. Don't know yet. You'd still want to go faster attacks. Like, you can get faster attacks sooner, the better off you are. Thanks for the follow, dude. Alright, this is when it starts to get interesting. Nah, it's not very good. That's good though. That's really good. Alright, fuck that off. All your RNG's now gone, bro. Thanks for the follow, Wee Willie. So Diamond Flask is what we want. Actually, that reminds me, I need to dump the tree. Import. What was the name of this term? Testing. What was this? Act 4? We're in Act 5 now. Literally precision, herald of purity, vitality, and well, I'm not really running vitality right now. I'm running clarity, precision, and herald of purity. So I've already got enough regen. And then this will give me more aura effect, and then I want to put determination in this too. But I want to chuck fortify into this, so I can't do that until level 41. Just gonna craft on. There it is. Just want one green. Yep. Dude, I have mastered the fucking art of multitasking. Even though they say you can't multitask, I can. I've got it on two. I've actually got a small like a 13-inch monitor here, which is a stream monitor, and then I've got a another like full screen here, and then another screen over here as well. I've got quad screen just for streaming and for workflow, because you know, workflow reasons. So increased crit's not going to be better than Fortify at this stage. Fortify is going to be way better, make me way tankier too. Thanks for the follow, Azor. Yep. Nah, I'm not that good, man. I can't make loot filters. Like, I could if I had the time, but I just use NeverSyncs. NeverSyncs never let me down. So I don't need to do anything greater than whatever level that is. Oh, the POB is already 3.21. You'll see it in the. I updated it last night. Thanks for the follow, Dragon. Ooh, I like these guys. POE is awesome. So one more level and I can run Fortify. Like if you're playing standard axe, you'd have Fortify pretty quickly. So what I ran on Thingamabob was 10% reduced mana cost to skill. Which means that drops my mana cost down to 17 now. Yes, it would. That's a good call. Let's go grab it. I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect. Red Banner would significantly increase my deeds. Hey, that's not bad armor too. Alright, so we can switch this out. So I could run that. I do need Impale. I'm not selling anything at the moment. I'm just gonna go grab the gems from the vendor in the hideout. So red. So that's level 24, easy. We don't really need Enduring Cry. Molten Shell we do need. We don't really need Golem. I'd rather have that. So we need that map to there, that there, aura there, that off there, that there, that there, that there, there. Alright, and we need fortify. Awesome. So now we increase our everything. That's a good question. I don't even know the answer to that. That's so much better. So the next ascendancy we'll grab will be the accuracy node, and that'll give me increased accuracy and a shitload of attack speed. Because my chance to hit is probably pretty shit right now. Oh no, 100%. There you go. I'm pretty accurate. But fortify will make me pretty hard to kill at this point. No worries, man. It's a good call. I appreciate it. Come on. Fuck off. It's a pretty strong build. Doesn't help, he's a shit like life regeneration on him. Thanks for the follow, Kobold. What's my impale chance, actually? 110% chance to impale. Yeah. That'll bleed. But yeah, you're probably going to want to have Fortify instead of melee physical damage until you get Fortify on your weapon, yeah. And then, yeah, Fortify is a pretty big defensive stat for this build. Arguably, you could also run the Perseverance belt, and I think if you got Fortify up with Perseverance, you get Onslaught as well. Dude, it's a super solid skill, like, pretty, like, safe, if you want to call it that, because you stack a damage off of defense, and I got a 300 armor shield, which is dog shit right now. Like, as you can see, like, damage really isn't a big concern of mine right now. Best part is, once multi-strike starts to scale up, this gets pretty off the chain. Yep. Yeah, like, it's just gonna be nutso. Like, this build's already strong. Like, you can see with, like, shit gear, it's strong. It's tanky as fuck. Yeah, no, look, people go crazy about changes, but Spectral Helix isn't actually bad. It's just not as strong as it used to be. And it was fucking off the chain OP before. So, you know, people go manic because things are no longer like, you know, one-click kill OP, but they're still fucking strong. Oh shit, that just went to 1,000 deeps. So we don't need level clarity anymore. Yeah, man, yeah, easily. 250 to 300 is pretty easy, especially when you got that higher DPS. And also, you cast SRS, you don't have to go and hammer enemies head on like this build, so it'll kill shit before it even gets to you. I don't really need to worry, nothing can kill me right now if I'm just idle. So, I'm just going to get the mark on hit early, because then I can run mark on hit and assassin's mark, and then stack power charges on kill and cull. Yeah, if you play Vortex really carefully, yeah, you could play hardcore. I don't really spec that build for hardcore, because I always anticipate to get absolutely overwhelmed in Delve with most of my builds, because I like to really push builds to like a breaking point. Every time so the reason why I don't feature Cyclone builds on my channel, every time I tried to play Cyclone over the years, no matter my experience level with playing the game, they just don't scale anywhere. They're not comparable to what's in the videos. I don't know if it's just I don't know how to play Cyclone, or if the videos are that misleading, but I've never had any success. No, not really. So the way that you scale damage with the main hand is if you get like accuracy, you want a weapon with accuracy ideally. And then like the global stats like attack, speed, bleed, because you don't derive any benefit from like the actual weapon itself having damage for the main hand weapon. It's got to be a global attribute like crit multi and stuff you benefit from. But if it's specific to the weapon, then you don't get anything from it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, man. Yeah, absolutely. Like, this build would be fine for my Delve strat too. As it scales up, it'll just get stronger and stronger. It gets a bit slow between like where I am Act 5 through to like Act 7, and then it starts to pick up again. But Bone Shatter would be fine for Delve. This is actually really good at killing bosses. And now can fully sustain mana. Yeah, man, this is clapping everything. Literally. It's like, oi, get in front of my shield so I can fuck you up. Oh, that's why I love this build. You just feel like a fucking boss when you play it. Thanks for the sub, Wally. Yeah, I really don't think Cyclone's a very good build, period. Like, I think a lot of the time it's just people trying to fucking bait with it. And they're like, look at my Cyclone build. I've got fucking 7 clusters in this bastard with Fetals on every fucking node. And that's really the only way that you can scale life on the Slayer, if you play it on the Slayer. You can strength stack or whatever, but like the only way I could see it working is like playing a crystallized omniscious like Trinity sort of build or something like that. I don't know. Whatever, Gary. Fuck you. This is not a weak build. Goddamn troll. Fucking Gary. Why you always gotta be a Gary for, man? Fucking... Oh, my most hated of fucking ad stats. I hate that ball thing. I still can't get over that destroying me in the bloody hardcore bloody short league. Honestly, dude, you could play this on the Gladiator and it'd be okay. You could play Bleed Shield Crush, SST. Gladiators is a real hard one now because they really haven't fucking done anything with it so long. It's just a dead skill, or a dead ascendancy, sorry. Gladiator used to be so good until they neutered it. Yeah, I know, right? It's like, wait, Gladiators are still in the game? What? What are you talking about? Fuck you, Gary. What are you playing on League Star, Gary? You know, there might be a way to make it work, this league, and maybe I will challenge myself and, you know, I will give it a shot again. I don't know, maybe. Thanks for the follow, dude. Woo! I have a feeling that shield has a lot of fucking armor on it. 300, actually. Nah, it's not as good as what I got. The British Exile does a really good bleed SST build. I like his build the most out of all of them. He would be the only one to look at when it comes to SST. I wouldn't look at any others. Yeah, man. Yeah, Diffex. I've got a Discord channel. If you link it into the builds channel in Discord, I'll have a look at it, and the other guys too will have a look, and we might be able to build on that, man. That's a good concept, and with the way that the new trees are and whatever with the items, it could very well work. Fuck off. Fucking putting me in the same category as Quinn. What a fucking insult. This guy. Like, well, sir, you can go and fuck yourself. I have 2 DPS. Nah, this is like Act 5. It'll pick up. And it's pretty good DPS for Act 5. Clapping shit hard. Cheers, man. Yeah, we are. I'm in the Discord every other moment I can. I've been struggling to keep up with all the comments and stuff. But yeah, I'll be in the Discord, and I'm pretty active in the Discord actually. Oh, fuck off. Fuck off. He's a Kiwi, I'm pretty sure. That is Australian and Australian and New Zealanders are not the same. What an insult. Just a barrage of hate right now. Yeah, I know, right? It's like it's not going to improve for you guys. No, wait, sorry. You get tapped by the enemy once and you're dead. Hey Eric, how's it going, man? Sorry, I gotta go in ossuary. Yeah, exactly, man. You know exactly what it's like. Fucking, it's the worst insult in the world. I can't think of a worse thing to call an Australian, but calling them a New Zealander. I know, right? I've incited absolute levels of hate here. I can't believe it. I don't know what I've done to deserve this. The Cyclone, man. I'm not going to make the Cyclone Jug this league. I actually don't like the Cyclone skill. I don't think it's a very good skill. It's a good trigger skill, but even then, I really don't like even playing it for trigger skills. Yeah, man. I put up a renewed video of that today. So there's an updated POB to 3.21. But yeah, still very much viable. Same as it was a few leagues ago. All is pretty attainable. Like, you just have to go, honestly, you get to like 250 and go horizontally, and you'll run into him. And you probably run into him like a bunch of times. I lost count of how many I killed last league. I just actively just run through and just, yeah, I find him. You just look for primeval caverns, and as the second you see it, you move towards the node and around the node, and you'll probably find one. Good probability of finding one. As soon as I see primevals, I get excited every time. This fucking guy. I'm not even going to try and kill that. Yeah, that's it. But for Soul Rest, to resurrect Soul Rest, it might be worth it. Oh man, it's all good. Look at that, right, hell yeah, you don't even need that. Oh, 8% attack speed, yeah. That's a pretty good buff. You just walk through. That was my 6,000 HP regen bloody jug. That thing was an absolute beefcake. Beefcake would have been an insult to call him that. Ruin Square. Yeah, this is the longest amount of time I've been without Delve, and yeah, it's not my proudest moment in life. Haven't tried that, Gary. It's pretty much the same as this. Like, you'll level it. I usually would level it with ground slam until you get bone shatter, and then basically just level it with bone shatter from that point. But you really want untiring on the build, which is the ascendancy that it sort of works with. And you just have to get a really good axe, two-handed axe with a lot of attack speed, and you're good. Yeah, that's why Cyclone is not a good build, because it needs large clusters and it needs AoE, and it's too expensive at League Start. Like, this just natively scales out, and the better the shield I get, the stronger this will get. Like, Vita Lionized Remorse drop now, like, I'd be laughing, because this would hit so fucking hard, it'd be insane. Yeah, that didn't hurt. Nope, that's my speed buff starting to pick up. So if I have War Chief too. Yeah, man. Yeah, there'll be progress guides. So usually what I do is like 3 progress guides and then a full build guide, and it'll be a fully renewed build guide, and probably after like the first week, because I usually smash through the game, build a heap of currency in the first week for the toon, and then put out a guide. So yeah, you'll get a progress guide, like it'll be like day 1, 3, and usually 5, and then the build guide comes out. Gotta find time to edit that. But yeah, so yeah. It's not gonna be like, oh, I'll post a video at League Start and then not release it after that. Yep, that's it. So now we're gonna need to apply mark on hit, and we'll just run a life cap setup to do that. So I can do that on my yeah, I can do that on there. Oh yeah, that's right. I can just face tank shit like this. This is why I like this build. I can just sit on him and just smash him. No skin off my neck. Not as much damage as other builds, but it's all good. It's early days. I just realized it's already completion of Act 5. Like, it's such a good build. Oh, I don't have the fucking stances up either. Well, I'm a dumbass. I need blood and sand. And that's Act 1. Fuck, I'm an idiot. Let's go and get blood and sand. I can't believe I forgot that. Yeah, man. I got home this afternoon. I actually rejigged all those builds last night. Yeah, well, it's the AoE. Blood and sand. Chuck that in there. Alright, now we can switch stances. Fuck yeah. Yeah, man. I just predicted what people would want, and I was like, I'll just play the builds I want to play again. Alright. So that adds another 300 DPS to the build, so this is going to absolutely slap now. Oh yeah, hands down. Actually, the video I think I put up with this build is me doing a Crystal King run, smashing a 268 Crystal King with 42% of health as energy shield with 12% Ellie pen, and even at 268, that's a hard fucking Crystal King to kill. And this did it with no problems whatsoever, like fully geared, but it did it with no issues. Fuck off. Yeah, man. That's the best thing about it. Like, I just sit here, hold the button down, and it does the job. I'm in Blood Stance right now, because that's going to give me increased boss killing AoE. Just run around in the middle of everything and kill everything. Like, part of this is I got absolutely crap shields, so if I get anything with like 500 to 700 armor, then it'll give me a huge damage boost. DPS will come later. It's a little slow off the mark now, but it's about where it should be, to be honest with you. Yeah, because you want the overlap on the shields to hit, and that's going to give you the best damage. Like, this is doing him over pretty quickly. Like, he's already just about there. It's not on an hourly rate, you just have to look for him. And the lower down you go, the higher the probability of running into cities, and so he'll spawn more. It's based on depth and effective depth effect or something like that. So if you go down to 300 versus 200, you got a higher probability of all spawning, but then again he's harder and he gets more health every layer down you go. Fuck off, Gary. This is like 20.8 million DPS for a goddamn Juggernaut. This is the hardest hitting Juggernaut out there. Yeah, like, you know, I gotta remember, I've got like nothing set up on this build yet. And like right now, we could just ditch Fortify and put in Brutality. And we've got it already on a 4-link too. I was gonna go mark on hit. What, life tap, assassin's mark, and mark on hit. I benchcraft crit multi on the shield. Well, this will buff this up since we're complaining about not having enough damage. There we go. Oh, we need every color actually. There we go. Alright, now we do mark on hit. Yeah, man. Pick something nice and tanky that you don't have to fuck around with too much. Yeah, I know, right? He's just like... doesn't want to admit. Yeah, so see, now you do like insane DPS because you got mark on hit, and then I'm like, what? 1-2 nodes away from having cull against marked enemies, and then I can generate frenzy charges on marked enemies, so I'll always have frenzy charges up. Shut the fuck up, Gary. You're a fucking dick. Fucking troll of the century right here. His name's Gary. Gary. Nah, not at all. Shield Crush for me is just a nice, strong, tanky ass skill. Like, this works. As you can see, it's pretty bloody consistent too. Fucking hell. Fucking harsh, prick. Like, we're aware that I'm just face tanking everything in the game at this stage, eh? Just to make this clear. I am completely unstoppable. I even have positive resistances. Fucking little shits. I just farm up and buy them, man. Waste of time mucking around with trying to craft it all or whatever. Just buy them. Make it easy for yourself. Actually pretty keen to get the cold thing, and then once I got cold, it's just an absolute cakewalk. Oh, that's right. Fuck off. I've played this build, you bastard. I actually designed this build, you prick. I had a full guide of everything. That's what's there, you fucking prick. That's what I'm working on. I'm literally working off my own build guide. Fucking troll. Like, this area in particular, most builds just absolutely get clapped in. Just like that. So, you know, it's not doing too bad. It's about where it should be. Actually, I could probably take a Zara down now. What level am I? 45? Need a few more levels. Are you trying to get a bite out of me, you little shit? Yeah, when you first get into them, in the first playthrough, yeah. It's the fucking elemental cut through them. Thanks for follow, guys. You can do it that way, or you can do what I'm doing and just play Shield Crush straight away. Like, you can do either or, realistically. Like, I prefer to go straight in Shield Crush because I think this feels fine. Like, I'm okay with a little bit of a slower pace, but this is still clapping enemies pretty quick, so kills bosses quickly enough. Like, considering these are all doing elemental damage on them, so. Yeah, exactly. Like, I got no defense nodes on this one. All the defense nodes I got are nowhere near what they would be when I'm leveled up. And like, this uses focus and stuff like that too, so. Yeah, it's just about stacking a shitload of armor on the shield. Increased effect of marks, and then 1 point off kill, 1 point of cull. I'm going to always say Bone Shadow or RF are going to be like the most consistent. This will be a really good Delver as well at League start, so you know, it won't take much to gear this character up. Hey Jacek, how's it going, dude? Jugbone Shadow is going to be better because you get Untiring and it's a lot more consistent. Fuck off, Gary. Little shit. Toxic Rain's not really very tanky. Like, if you go Toxic Rain Champion, sorry, yes, definitely. It's pretty good, but any other foil version of Toxic Rain is not going to be as tanky. It does not. It has nothing invested in it. Nil. Not even one chaos. What do you mean Jug without RF is heresy, man? Jug without chaos is the best type of Jug. Jug without RF is the best type of Jug. Jug can do everything. It can be caster, it can be minions, it can be anything. You are a complete fucking troll. You are the biggest troll out there. It's such a pain in the ass of a boss to fight this one. If that fucking flame didn't follow you everywhere, you'd be okay. Still pretty easy. Yeah. Still, like, anything that requires that much effort to juke and kite, it's way too much effort. Just need a build that you can just go bam and just face tank. Yeah, this is clapping pretty good actually. Feels pretty solid. Nah, it's pretty good. Because it does like trauma waves. It's got AoE. It's pretty good actually. It's not like the best mapper, but it's pretty fast. Like if the damage is leveled up, it just absolutely claps. Yeah, definitely. Because the mark cluster doesn't change. Frenzy's still in the tree. Frenzy charges are still in the tree, sorry. Nap for this build is really good. It actually makes it a lot more consistent taking down rare or harder enemies. Pretty much as soon as you get multi-strike, which is in Act 4, but you can either stick with SST, or you can go Shield Crush, whatever feels better for you. Like, you could go SST, but I don't feel like this is bad at all. This is pretty okay. Like, a lot of people are like, oh, it's not like insta-killing shit. Well, my skills don't when you're leveling them. Like, I'm running a 200 armor shield, but this isn't that bad. Like, we're at Act 6. With no leveling gear. Alright, now we get Cull. I think it's one or two deaths. So I'm gonna do my second lab 9 levels under with this because I'm pretty confident it should be fine. There he goes. Damn it. Which armor do I have actually? Yeah, it's pretty decent amount of armor earlier. I do need War Chief up too, but 1500 DPS at this stage isn't too bad. Pretty easy because when you get to 20 million DPS, it'll just absolutely destroy shit. Yeah, that's where I grab multi-strike because you get it as part of the quest. You can either stick with SST, which is fine, or you can go multi-strike. But like, I'm taking on a level 55 Azaro with a level 46 character, so it's pretty fucking tanky. It does decent damage, decent enough damage too. Ah, shit. Oh, fuck these guys. This is why I like running Leap Slam, because you get boxed in with shield charge. Yeah, man. 46 against a 55 lab. Pretty strong build. It's tanky. Like, I might die, but like, where's the sport in versing an enemy that's not stronger than, or that doesn't hit harder than me? Yep. That's the beauty of this build. It's not as strong earlier on. It scales with the game. It scales as it should, right? But where it excels is it's really defensive, and that's why I like it. Yeah, I know, right? I actually ran my RF jug, didn't even have a life flask on it last league because I had Progenesis and it was just on God mode. Like, just gave 0 fucks about the enemy. According to when I checked it in the POB yesterday, it still generates power charges. When I updated to 3.21, unless they haven't updated the items, it still had power charge generation on it. But that's easy enough to get around anyway. There'll be another jewel that we can sink in there that'll be able to do it, or we can just increase something. Come up with a plan. Oh shit! Not yet. What do we say to death? Not today! Oh shit, I might die now. Too much fucking... I don't have any resistances to this shit. He just keeps hitting with fucking direct hits. Yeah. Too much elemental damage. Fuck. Yeah, whatever. Tuckley. Well, we'll beat him. Just gotta get resistances up. Well, we can grab that later down the track. So... guess I should get this, and then I can run Determination, which would have fixed that problem just then. Whatever, Gary. Where's the fun in not challenging a boss significantly stronger than my character? I went the wrong way. Oh, I'm gonna go the wrong way in every direction. Yeah, I know, right? No, I think this is going about as I sort of planned for it to go, really. Like, it's really tanky going through the axe, does moderate level of damage. Good for league start. Actually pretty zippy, this one. The marathon run and jug. But I need to fix my reses. And that's easy, you can just go on benchcraft. RF would be easier. There's a lot more availability for RF as well. This build is it's respectable, but RF is going to be easier to scale early on. Yeah, look, D4, they overhyped it. It's not a very good game. And this mechanic that PoE's added in, they basically just put a way better crafting system for aspects in Path of Exile than Diablo 4's ever going to be able to compete with. Like, the dungeon system and everything is just boring in it. Don't think it's that good of a game. So, it's not a bad game, but that's my comment about it. For a new player though, RF is really good. Like, I like this build because there's actually, like, mechanics. You actually have to move it around and stuff. RF, you just sit on the enemy and it dies. That's the best thing about RF. That's why I always recommend RF. RF is good to learn as a first little build. And there's also a lot of content about RF too. Yeah, they better get it right. That's exactly it, man. Yeah, it really does bottom out without huge amounts of investment later on, whereas this will scale up damage a lot quicker in the endgame. That's it. Diablo's not made for Path of Exile players. That's what I stacked it down to. But also, what I found was the Diablo players are highly fucking volatile, and they really take offense to like Path of Exile players like stepping into their turf, and it's like, fuck hell. Like, what's really funny is like the creativity and builds is going to come from Exile players, not from Diablo players. Like, hey, each to their own. So I would say that this build is pretty good on taking down the bosses at this stage. Pretty comfortable. I actually preferred Last Epoch over Diablo. I thought Last Epoch's way better. Man. Yeah. Delve is across all characters, so if you get one down to 350, then you can pick up on your other characters. It's global. Color's so good. Nah, yes and no. A lot of like older PoE players have played Diablo. Hey Mort, how's it going, dude? Yeah, that's an interesting one. I don't think you could answer that statistic. Yeah, that's it, man. This cat, like, I'll have a leveling guide and everything out once I've finished leveling this tomorrow night, most likely. So I follow dirt now. Are there any space sockets that I can use? Nope. Nope. Alright. So where are we? Prison gate. Yeah, that's how I feel, man. I don't think Like, I like Diablo for the lore. Yeah. I like the lore of Diablo. It's definitely better than Path of Exile in that respect, but mechanically the game lacks depth. And that's what I found was the biggest issue for me. I just, there's a feeling I get from Path that I just cannot get from Diablo. Thanks for the, that's an awesome name. Thanks for the follow, Bible. Yeah, that's it. Like, it's not designed for people who have a more complex take on ARPG. It's just designed for casual players. So, like, Path of Exile players tend to be a more complex player, so those mechanics are just beneath us. And that sounds elitist, but it's just like, it is a simpler game. Like, I got pretty bored playing Necromancer. Not too bad, Mort. Going well so far. Do I want to chuck my points in here? Or do I want damage? Probably want damage. No, I want more defense. No, I want auras. Let's go auras. Yeah, minions are not good in Delve. There was a stone golem build that worked, but yeah, I wouldn't recommend playing minions in Delve. The problem is minions run off and they leave you for dead, and then you get fucked up. And usually minion characters are not as tanky. Then again, like, you could run like a zombie build with like meat, meat shield, and that could work. But yeah, I'm not 100% on it. Yeah, plus with the new skill where Absolution scales up 150% based on minion stats, then yeah, Absolution could absolutely work. Yeah, I'm the same, man. I like Diablo. I'm never going to hate Diablo, ever. I'm never going to be like, oh, this is a fucking rubber game, but it definitely is not as good as Path and complexity. Yeah, I'd say, look, if you want a lot more speed, SST is going to come out of that, but I like Shield Crush, so I'm playing Shield Crush. But yeah, SST scales a lot better than Shield Crush does. But it also depends on the shield you're running too. Delve is open as soon as you get to endgame, or as soon as you can access Delve, but you really need to be able to fund it from doing maps. Arc Lightning? There was an Enki build that ran Arc Lightning a fair while ago. I don't know if he's got a new build or maybe Ezero. They had some really good builds with that years ago, but I'm not too sure where it's up to now, whether it's any good or if it's bad. Dude, that Diablo 3 AH was fucking ridiculous. I made 120 bucks out of that bastard. Enki updated it. There you go. Enki's Arc Lightning build then is where it's at. General's Cry Shield Crush really good. General's Cry in general is a really good skill, and it should be even better with the skill trees this league that'll buff up war cries and like war cry cooldown duration and whatever. You can be pretty tanky with the circle with it too. Yeah, but you need a astral projection ring to be able to run shockwave totems properly. Otherwise, you got to cast a totem on the enemy, and that's crap. Totems aren't very good in Delph. Same problem. The enemy bears down on you, so totems don't really lend themselves to being very good. Yeah, I reckon. He's running like the coward he is, except I'm dying the fucking dot. And he gets the 10%, he'll die anyway, because I got Cull. Bam, Cull, bam. Problem solved. Yeah, that's true. This guy got a decent ass shield. Still craptastic. Alright, it's like 2:36. I need to get to bed because I need to get up in like 4 hours. But I will be back online tomorrow night and we'll finish the rest of the acts tomorrow night. But thanks everyone tuning in. And Gary, fuck you. If you still watch it. Yeah, you're still there. Yep, definitely. I stand by that comment.